Every 2 months the ocean withdraws far enough to reveal a narrow path linking a small island to the mainland. For 6 short hours the survivors on the island can cross this exposed route to scavenge for precious supplies before the sea rises again and buries it beneath the waves. Miss that window, and the next opportunity won't come for another 2 months. Nearly 3 decades earlier, a mysterious virus swept across the world, turning anyone it touched into a mindless predator. The last pockets of humanity were forced to retreat to a remote island, where they built a fragile life. Despite raising livestock, meat was scarce, each resident received only the smallest share. From birth, children were trained to survive in the outside world, and once they turned 16, they were required to accompany the elders on dangerous expeditions to the mainland. Jason, however, was different. At just 12 years old, he begged to join his father on one of these trips. The island's administrator warned him of the dangers, but Jason's resolve never wavered. In the end, the gates were opened for them with a stern reminder: be back before the tide returned, or wait 2 months for the next chance. The mainland stunned Jason with its vast forests and eerie silence. Traveling with his experienced father, he soon came face to face with an infected for the first time. Years of training hadn't prepared him for the fear that froze him in place. Only his father's urgent encouragement snapped him into action. They dispatched the creature quickly, but lingered only moments. Its death would attract others. Then, in the distance, they spotted a figure beneath a tree. Jason's father's expression hardened. It was an advanced infected, a predator far deadlier than the common kind. Only firearms could hold it back, and they had none. Retreating, his father loosed arrows to buy time, and the pair hid in the attic of a crumbling building. But the creature had marked them. It waited silently, ready to summon more at the first sign of movement. That night, Jason glimpsed a faint light far off in the darkness. When he asked, his father dismissed it. Later, a sudden stir outside jolted his father awake. Animals were fleeing toward the shore. Without hesitation, he pulled Jason to his feet and ordered him to run. The sea was already creeping back, but the path remained passable. Halfway across, Jason felt the cold prickle of danger. The advanced infected was closing in. His father shouted for help, and a guard on the island switched on the spotlight, opening fire, but their weapons barely slowed the creature. The administrator himself appeared, wielding a massive crossbow. Only then did Jason and his father make it safely back to the island. That night, Jason, now hailed as a young hero, was celebrated by the other children. But his triumph soured when he accidentally witnessed his father in an intimate moment with another woman. The image of his bedridden mother flashed in his mind, and he fled in distress to his grandfather's home. When asked what was wrong, Jason kept the affair to himself. Instead, he mentioned the light he had seen on the mainland. His grandfather's reaction startled him. He knew who had made it. 10 years earlier, a doctor had left the island for reasons unknown. Jason's father had told him all doctors were gone, which meant his father had lied. It also explained why he had refused to treat Jason's mother. The next day, Jason confronted his father, but his accusations earned him only a stinging slap. The rift between them deepened. Seeing his mother's pain, Jason resolved to act on his own. Without telling his father, he began planning to take her across the sea in search of the doctor who might save her life.